Let's call the May meeting of the Batavia Township trustees to order. And Troy, would you like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes. Mr. Tucson, thank you. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I'll ask the clerk to call the roll.
Walt Donnet,
Present?
Tom Sharp,
Here.
Troy Tusana,
Here.
John West,
Present.
Lee Tracy.
Present. Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes on the April 11th meeting. So you'll have those before you. Any additions, corrections, questions about the minutes?
Move that the minutes of the April 13th meeting be approved as written.
I'll second.
Moved by Don, seconded by West. All those, clerk will call the roll.
Donnet,
Aye.
Sharp,
Yes.
Tusana,
Yes.
West,
Aye.
Tracy.
Yes. Next item on the agenda is approval of bills to be paid in May. And so you have those there. There is a correction on the general fund bills. The Torma check number 5696 is not $10, but is $10,655.20, which means that the total of the general fund bills should be $47,790.11, and the total of general assessor fund bills to be paid is $70,720.39. So is there a motion to approve the payment of the bills for the assessor's fund and general fund?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved by Tucson, seconded by West.
No.
Sharp.
Sharp. Are there any questions, concerns about any of the bills for the general fund or the assessor's fund?
Did you repeat the total?
Yes. The total of the
Well,
general fund is $47,790.11. And the total of all the bills for the assessor's fund and general fund is $70,720.39. The clerk will call the roll on the motion for the payment of the bills for the general fund and the assessor's fund.
Tusana,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Donnet,
Yes.
Sharp,
Yes.
Tracy.
Yes. And then we have the road district bills for the road general fund and the permanent road fund for a total of $59,363.58. So is there a motion to approve the bills for the road district?
I'll move to approve the bills for the road district.
Moved by West, seconded by Donnet. Any questions?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
It's a major work done on the truck, and is that all done?
Yes.
Okay, I was just curious. I know there had been some big payments on that one, but. Thank you.
What was the total again?
You have it there, $59,363.58. Okay, so obviously the largest one is for salt. We have lots of salt. So would the clerk call the roll on the payment of the road district bills?
West,
Yes.
Donnet,
Yes.
Sharp,
Yes.
Tusana,
Yes.
Tracy.
Yes. Next item on the agenda, supervisor's report. Let me just mention a couple brief things. You will notice on the bank statements that we've had another deposit of personal property replacement tax for the general fund and the road fund. And you'll notice that the general assistance checking account has a balance of $3,515.40. I would anticipate that at some point in the next several months, we may need to transfer funds from the general fund checking account to the general assistance checking account. We will have deposits of taxes from the county in the next couple months. So as that comes in, we will build up the checking account for the general assistance fund. You'll note that the budget reports for the mental health budget is $435.794 rather than what may have be in there originally, which was the levy, because the county, we exceeded the tax cap, so that we need to adjust the budget for mental health to what has actually been levied, or the levy that's been approved. Let me also mention that we moved the meetings of the decennial committee for the road district and the township to the June meeting rather than this meeting. I will mention that I have an intern from Aurora University who is going to be working with us, and I'm going to be speaking with him this week. I'll also mention that State Representative Mara Hirschauer, she introduced a bill to amend the property tax code relating to the assessor's budget last year. She reintroduced the bill. It is now in the Senate for final reading and passage. So we anticipate that it will pass the Senate probably this week,
Right.
and be signed by the governor, so that the procedure for processing the assessor's bonus will be changed, and the state treasurer's office will send us the bonus, which we will pay rather than the fact that they pay it. And let's see, oh yes, there is now a township map. Kane County GIS Department manufactured a new updated Batavia Township map. It is now on the website, our township website.
Okay.
Ooh,
Isn't that cool? Yeah. Also mentioned that the Batavia Enterprises monthly rent, went up in May. Oh no, the May is the final one, so it will go up in June. And so there's an increase of about $200 a month.
So how long are we gonna be here?
I told Austin Dempsey that I would not, approve a rental for multiple years, but 1 year at a time.
Okay.
What percentage is that?
Well, if you go from $2,220 to 24, what is that? About 8%, something like that. Originally, what I was told by Austin was that it was actually a decrease, and then they discovered that, oh, that's a mistake. So the actual lease, which ultimately I signed,
The going rate for something this size.
is, what's that?
I don't know.
I just wondered if that was the common rate for something this size.
Yeah, I think they charge this pretty much consistent rate per square foot, my guess.
What do they charge for this? 22?
$2,427.88.
Sounds about right. How many square feet?
That's a good question. We can figure I'll answer that.
It's a nice building.
1,000.
Let's see, what else do I want to
More than that.
indicate? That's about it.
About 1,500.
Oh, while I'm talking about the decennial committee, could I have we never approved the road district committee members, which are Tammy Kavanaugh and now Ron Link. So could I have a motion to approve the appointment of Tammy Kavanaugh and Ron Link to the road district committee, in addition to the road commissioner, supervisor, and the trustees?
So moved.
Okay, seconded by Susanna. We got that?
Who was it? I'm sorry.
John,
West, okay.
Wes,
and I
Susanna,
second.
Okay.
appointment of Tammy Kavanaugh and Ron Link
Or
to the
L-I-N.
Who the hell?
L-I-N-K.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna hold around it. Link. You did?
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Right. So the clerk will call the roll on that motion.
West,
Yes.
Donick,
Yes.
Sharp,
Yes.
Tucson,
Yes.
Tracy.
Yes. So that motion has passed. Next item on the agenda is the assessor's report. Tammy's not here.
Been busy, huh?
I will,
Phone calls.
I was hoping that she would be here and announce that fact. Riley Kavanaugh has resigned her position with Batavia Township. Today was her last day. She was going to work full-time in the assessor's office at Blackberry Township. And so I'm sure that Tammy will be looking for some solution or, to that loss, which is significant. And how about the road commissioner's report?
It's been a nice spring. So we finished up our road project today, so the blacktopping's done. Next stuff that'll happen is we'll put a micro surface on the roads we did 2 years ago. Help protect the surface, keep it from deteriorating. So we've been doing that for a few years. Brush pickup is still going on every week. And that's about it. Boys are on, fighting through vacations and time off. So they'll be back in full swing next week to get the graveling done on the new asphalt. We did Wenmouth and the short streets and cul-de-sacs out in Grove Hill and Tanglewood, which are big cul-de-sacs. So they're not nice.
Any other questions for road commissioner? We don't have any public participation on on our old business. I'd like for us to consider social service agency funding, and what you have before you is a recommendation for what amounts to about 2/3 of the budget for Batavia United Way, Chip in Batavia, Salvation Army, Chapel Street, Shepherd's Heart, Chapel Street, St. Vincent de Paul, Batavia Food Pantry, and Batavia RSVP, for a total of $77,000 out of a total budget of $115,000. So I would invite any questions, concerns about any of that. And then what we'll do is show the rest of the agencies next month, which would be Lazarus House, Mutual Ground, Senior Service Associates, Suicide Prevention Services, Tri-City Health Partnership, and Fox Valley Sheltered Workshop.
So the left column is the sub.
The left column is what I'm proposing that
Okay.
we budget,
Okay.
and the 22-23 is the
Okay.
previous year.
It looks like all of these have got bumped up, except Batavia RSVP, and it got bumped down significantly. What's the logic?
The logic is that Batavia United Way, Chip in Batavia, Salvation Army, Chapel Street, and St. Vincent de Paul are major agencies that I would like to continue to fund, and in some cases fund them more. The food pantry is an increase, Batavia RSV is a slight decrease, or I don't think, simply be, I guess the only justification essentially is that there's only so much money to go around. And I wanted to increase the funding for these other agencies.
I volunteer at Shepherd Heart, and I just can't believe how many people come there.
It is.
I mean, it is.
It is a major
It is.
thing. We have the United Way, Chip in Batavia, Salvation Army, Chapel Street and St. Vincent de Paul have kind of joined together with the township to share information and to work together, which we always have, but this is a more significant effort. And so these, in my view, become the major agencies that we fund, partly in connection with general assistance. In other words, many of the general assistance cases, and we're now doing emergency assistance, are done in cooperation with these other agencies. So very often, we're providing folks assistance along with Chapel Street and St. Vincent de Paul, and in some cases Salvation Army. Batavia United Way is now doing rental assistance, which they have not done before. CHIP in Batavia primarily works with students in the Batavia School District. So they work along with the Batavia School District in assisting families with students in the school district.
Looks good.
Any other questions? So why don't we have a motion to approve these funding levels, which amount to $77,000 out of a total budget of $115,000, or about 2/3 of that total budget.
So move.
Moved by Tusana,
Second.
seconded by West. Any discussion? Further discussion? Questions? Anything more you want to see? If not, then let's have the clerk call the roll on that motion.
Tusana,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Donnet,
Yes.
Sharp,
Yes.
Tracy.
Yes. We have no new business. The only remaining item on the agenda is to adjourn to executive session, primarily to approve the minutes of the previous executive session.
Move that we transfer to executive session.
Is there a second? Moved and seconded to adjourn to executive session. We will do that.